Each time I looked up the list of Parisian museums, I felt like this one isn't that interesting, until one day we decided to give it a go. The Musée du Quai Branly, Jacques Chirac, has an exceptional location on the banks of the River Seine, at the foot of the Eiffel Tower. Its name might be confusing. This isn't just a museum. It is an innovative cultural institution, educational and research center, and public living space all in one. The museum, designed by Jean Nouvel, harbors a collection comprising more than 1 million objects, of which only 3,500 are on display. The collections from Oceania and Insulindia originates in the voyages of discovery from the late 18th century and early 19th century, supplemented throughout the 20th century by scientific expeditions organized by museums and research institutes. Collections brought from the Marquesas Islands, Vanuatu, New Caledonia and New Guinea are all featured here. We take a very fulfilling pose inside this music box. Beyond that, we discovered the Asian collection. The 55,000 Asian pieces cover the entire geographical area of this continent, going from Japan all the way to Turkey. The collections from North Africa and the Middle East cover another vast geographical zone, from the Persian Gulf to the Atlantic Ocean. Over 20,000 objects have been assembled here, representing essentially ethnography and the decorative arts. The collections also include, surprisingly, around 600 archaeological objects originated from archaeological sites such as Thebes in Egypt and Dura Oropos in Syria. The 70,000 objects from sub-Saharan Africa preserved in the Musée du Quai Branly Jacques Chirac comes from the former Africa and Madagascar collections of the Musée de l'Homme and the Musée National des Arts d'Afrique et d'Océanie. Just imagine how little we know about so many indigenous people and cultures. Collected from the 16th to the 18th century in the Cabinet du Roi, the earliest American collections in the museum provide evidence of newly discovered peoples in Brazil and Canada. In fact, in the 19th century, explorers favored the pre-Hispanic antiquities from Mexico and Peru, while scientific collections made by archaeologists and ethnologists in the 20th century relate to the whole of the Americas. Our tour ended with the discovery of this beautiful space where you can relax, admire other collections, or just maybe read. This was such an eye-opening visit, and I'm glad we finally visited this museum. I hope you enjoyed it likewise, and until next time.